Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we're gonna play some more Anime Kingdom. Guys, the game got a brand new update out of nowhere. I definitely wasn't expecting a new update to happen today, but you know, we got our first official major update for the game. We had a mini update a couple of days ago. That was a 0.5 update, but this is like the first actual update one. To my understanding, as you guys can see, they've added in like solo leveling related things into the game, so it should be pretty cool. And word on the street is we should have gotten a bunch of new codes, which I will try to give all to you guys throughout this video. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you want to support your boy and want to continue to see more content in this game, just drop a like on the video. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, yeah, I've been laying low and getting to some plays with the bros, cause the pros got a pro with all under control.
Okay, so right now what I'm trying to do is actually I'm attempting to complete all the missions in the Cursed High School, or what is this thing called? Cursed School area, which was the previous max area that you could get to in the game, and I had just gotten to it literally just yesterday because that's when I played the 0.5 update. But now I gotta go ahead and actually finish up this area, wrap this up, complete all the main quests so that we can start the new updates content in the new area. All right, guys, so I decided to go ahead and start live streaming, and we are with the stream chat. Shout out to all these legends that are in the leaderboard right over here right now, because it was taking too long to actually get this done on my own time. So we are done with the Jujutsu Kaisen area, and now we can finally head into the new area to start the new contents update, or well, the new updates content, if you will. So we're just gonna go through the portal. Let's get in here. Oh, there we go. I don't like the textures for this new area, I'm not gonna hold you, but this is, you know, obviously solo leveling. We do have a blacksmith right down over here. We have a player star at 600,000 a pop. That is insanely expensive. Can we even kill the... Yeah, we can kill the regular normal units. Also, for the people on YouTube, we actually ended up getting a limitless vessel, which is the mythic for the last area, while we were opening for a bit. So we got that sorted. That's pretty cool. Let's see how much cash we get from killing off a regular unit. And we got like, I don't know, about a 1 mil cash. That's pretty decent. All right. So what the hell is the blacksmith for? I guess it's for your weapons and stuff like that. Oh, it gives your weapons like plasives. Oh, okay. All right. Well, they have a bunch of codes, so maybe the codes will give us some of this new currency. Let's go ahead and use some of those codes, chat. All right. First code we got is TY for 50K. Be sure to use that. You got 25 crystals for that. We have nice 60K likes. That's the other code. We get we got 2 of each potion, tier 1s. Not bad. Then we have OMG 70K likes. All right, chat. That's another new code. Some more potions. Then the last one is update 1, and you get some enchant tokens and crystals. So there you go. Make sure to use those codes. So now we should be able to use this on this flame Nichiren weapon to spin once. So what we just happened to get was, wow, it was trash. That's a Clover brand. All right, 10%. Ooh, there we go. There we go. What do we get? What do we get? What was that? That is, okay, it gives you a 0.05 times drop. It's a 4.5% chance. I guess I'll keep that for now. I don't know. Right? We probably get something better, but for now, this is good enough, I would assume. So let me see if there's anything else. No, there's nothing else in this area outside of this blacksmith that they've added in. Okay, so apparently they've also added in portals, which takes you to like an empty throne. So you get the portal from dungeons and player stars. I don't know what the heck players... Oh, I think player stars are... never mind. Let me get this group chest. I thought there was like a pay-to-win egg at the starter area. Well, since I don't know where those player stars are at, but we do know where dungeons are at, so you can also get them from dungeons. And this would be pretty interesting. Apparently, let me go back to Slayer Town because they supposedly have a brand new raid available for us too. All right, so somebody's already choosing a raid somehow, some way, but... Oh, okay. Well, I guess the new raid is Leveling Town. I thought raids were always going to be in Slayer Town, but I guess not. I guess it's a different raid for every different area you unlock. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, Beru's in the game now, dude. So they've added in also a new avatar here. I forgot to mention that too. Because with the newest area, they've added in, you know, like the new star, right? The new egg that you can get new units from. So, but there's a secret unit as well that you can fight, as with all the secret avatars, and that is going to give you Beru. Let me see if I can actually try to find it. I don't really know if I'll be able to, but... Or do any of you guys know where the secret avatar is at, chat? Evil says, how hard is it to get avatars? It's kind of hard. The first one's easy, but the other ones are kind of hard. JJ said I just got the new secret. Hey, that's what's up, Brody. Wait, JJ, what are the stats on the new secret? Okay, so JJ says the new secret, which is Jin Woo, does 199,000 damage non-shiny, level 60. 349,000 damage shiny at level 60. Damn. That's freaking insane, dude. So fellas, the new secret enemy location is... Oh, actually, we might be able to get up here. I thought you would not be able to get up here unless if you had the new flying mount, but I think we might be able to. I'm kind of fucking up here. Hold on. Okay. So Beru is literally inside the center of this building, but at the very top. I just don't know like how I'm gonna be able to get up there. Chat, I'm trying, chat. This shit is tough. Oh my god. All right, well, you can kind of see up there. He's literally right there, chat. You see him right there? It's kind of hard for me to show it to you guys because, again, oh, there he is. There he is. You see him right there? So that's exactly where Beru's gonna be at. Like, it's impossible, I think, to get up there unless you have that new flying mount. So you guys are just gonna have to like grind him out. Like, that's insane, bro. How the heck? Oh no, there we go. I got it. Oh, your boy's hella good with it. So yeah, it is feasible. There he is. They call him the Ant King, and that's what's gonna allow you to get this brand new avatar. But this is not easy to get up here. He has, what is that? 19.9 billion HP. That's actually insane, chat. There's no way we get this done. No way. Anyways, with that being done, let's go ahead and try to do this dungeon. I mean, we could barely do dungeons. I'm not gonna hold you, but we'll try to see what happens. Wait, I think that's passives over there. I think the dungeons are this way. Yeah, right over here. So if you guys do the new dungeons, you can get portals, right? The portal, the empty throne portal, and it should be listed on the rewards even. Okay, it isn't, but it should have been here. Or does it have to be a certain rarity? No, I don't think so, actually. All right, we'll try to do it on easy. Even easy is a little too difficult for us because we're trash. But you can get that portal. Like I said, that's dropped in this dungeon or player star, whatever the player star is. And apparently within the portal, they have a new royal warrior, a new secret accessory, and a new secret weapon as well. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and actually use a tier 2 damage potion. You guys might think this is a waste, but I don't think it is. We're going to use that. That'll give us a bigger damage boost. So we'll be able to survive a little bit longer in this dungeon. I probably should have ran this dungeon with one of you guys, but maybe you guys might have not wanted to run it with me since I'm so weak. I do have a code though, chat, if you guys want to run it with me. So there's always that option. I can reset it and then just run it again with you guys. I'm honestly so surprised though at the amount of damage my units are doing. Like, I guess it makes all the difference that we have better mythics now than my other team comp, because these guys, they're kind of crushing it, you know? Okay, guys, so this is odd. I've never done this before. What the hell did we just get, actually? What was that? Ant King common, obtained in leveling town raid. All right, I don't know what that's for, but we got that. So it seems that once you get to like stage 5, it teleports you somewhere. I don't know if you restart the actual dungeon or what, but maybe it'll probably do it at stage 10 again if we can reach stage 10. What did we just... Bro, we got an eye. What is that? 6 eyes obtained in cursed school raid. Okay, I don't know what half of these items do, but all right. Ooh, you can get potions. Oh yeah, I forget you can get potions as... Yo, you get a lot of drops from doing dungeons. Dungeons are really OP, bro. They really are. I feel like if you're playing this game and you're not running raids and dungeons as often as you can every day, you're missing out. Because I know most people probably play the game how I would be playing it, which is just mainly AFKing to get better units and just chilling. But like dungeons and raids, they're really worth it. And I'm surprised I'm actually getting this far along with my units. Granted, we are running it on easy, so. All right, guys. So this should be the last boss here before either the dungeon is completely done at stage 10, or it just resets again and we start it up from the top, because I think it's gonna do it every 5 waves. All right, here we go, chat. Dunsies. So we got that done and it definitely reset, but I mean, I'm not really getting the drop that we would want to get. I think that new portal is going to be insanely hard to get. So, I mean, that's all we can really do. All right, guys. So check this out, right? I've been AFKing. It's actually a couple of days after I started recording this video. It's not that I've been AFKing like every single day since I recorded the video, but I didn't have much time to play the game, but I decided to, you know, dedicate a couple hours today to, you know, just grinding a little bit to try to see if I can get up to speed with this update. And if you guys take a look at my yen right over here in the left hand corner, I have 2.16 billion yen. So for this area, it's not a whole lot of yen. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I wanted to share some tips and tricks with you guys. If in case if you're a noob, for the guys that are good at this game, you guys don't need this, but you know. So if you guys look at my team, this is what my team currently looks like right now. I don't have that many great passives, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. I started actually naming my units what their stat grade actually is, so that way I know amongst all my mythics that are the same, basically, you know, who's who and what's what, right? So I realized that quite literally as a solo player, this area is really hard, right? So even though I have my units the way that they are right now, like you can tell that it still takes them a bit to kill off these enemies, right? And you would think like, oh, okay, well maybe you could just, you know, go ahead and run these mythics, since I have all of these mythics basically from the cursed high school area. What the hell is that? Cursed school. Yeah, that's what it's called in this game. Like, every game calls these damn worlds differently, but yeah, you would think that, you know, like if you have a full party of those, you'll be fine, but not really, because you would need a decent passive on them, and then you would also need a decent stat on them, right? And if you guys take a look, the only way that I can go ahead and actually roll stats on, like, for example, these units is by using these eyes and whatnot, right? If you take a look at my inventory, I don't have any. I used to have some. But the problem is that the only way for you to efficiently like get those eyes is either by doing dungeons, which is not that efficient because they don't really drop that often, at least in the stages that I can get up to, or by doing raids, and this is really hard too if you solo this. It's not doable for me at all. Like, as you can see, the enemy's HP range from 100 million to 1.5 billion. But if I go ahead and do the ABC City one, this is doable. You see how it's 10 million to 150 million, so that's pretty easy. So what I'm trying to get at is that if you guys are also struggling with this update, as far as like being able to progress in a decent amount of time, work your way through the rank. So work your way through the One Punch Man area first, getting all the stat rolls and good stat grades and stuff like that on your mythics from the One Punch Man area. And then after you get these guys to max level, because look, they do pretty decent damage at level 52 and 54 respectively. So once you get them to max level, or once you get them to do a decent amount of damage to where you can clear the One Punch Man raid, then work on the Jujutsu Kaisen characters, right? So you can start clearing the Jujutsu Kaisen raid. And I feel like that's the easiest way to just handle this update, because it's like, you know how some sim games you'd be able to skip over worlds and things like that. In this game, you can skip over worlds, but not in this world. This world is just, it's too hard. So I'm gonna just keep grinding, and I'll update you guys the next time we play the game, bro. Because this is tough, but we're making progress.